Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome again in this video, which will be about a case in Iris server. It's in this channel, Bios Repair Clean channel. I have promised the guy here to do a video about a case of Bios repairing, and he asked me today, or he tagged me today saying waiting for your video. Okay, I have to scroll up to see because I forgot the case and what it was, so I have to scroll up to see what it was about. So let's click here. Another video to do. Yes, let's click here. Okay, so the first file I tried, it worked. I checked for 2 hours, no sudden power off. Also I noticed the motherboard with less heat. Before cleaning me the BIOS, it was very hot. The board was and it was very hot. The board was and it got off in 30 minutes. Thanks a lot. Okay, so he states here that the first file I tried the first file, it worked. I checked for 2 hours, no sudden power off. Also I noticed the motherboard with less heat. Okay, now I can recall the basics or the main subject of this case. It was about a Dell, if I am not mistaken. It was about a Dell. Let's scroll up to see where have I uploaded the file that he stated in the previous post, that it worked for him and that it solved his problem or his issue. Okay, still we have to scroll up. Okay, here, hello everybody, I have a dump file which I wanted to do clean me region. When I loaded it to the me analyzer, it doesn't show flash image tool version because it shows repository version 6.1. I selected the 6.0 IBX as the tool, so I selected that one. Soon I try to find the repository file as 6.1.10.1052 with the 1.5 megabyte stock. RGN file not exist. What can I do? Does the above selection are correct or not? So here it's the me analyzer of his file. Here we have the version of the Intel Me engine or firmware, sorry. Here it's the release production, the type, region extracted, the SKU 1.5 megabytes, the date and the size, and here the chipset support. Okay, and it uses this Intel Me system tool. Okay, and the files, the repository, sorry. So he has the version 6.1 10.1052. so here, so I can't use this, the second one, so normally he has to use the first one, 6.1.10.1052, 1.5 megabyte per day, which simply means production, and here extr means extraction, and .bin means that it's a binary file. Okay. What we need now is to, so the issue here is that he has an issue with me region of his BIOS, and he needs to clean it, or do clean me to his dump. Okay, and what have I done to his to the files that he uses and worked? Okay, let's go, jump to the end, let's scroll again. The first file I tried, it worked. I checked for 2 hours, no sudden power off. So the issue with his board is that it powers off. Also, he noticed that the motherboard heated, which means becomes very hot. The laptop is heating. Before cleaning me the BIOS, the BIOS, he simply means the board was heating up before he applied the clean me, which I supplied him in this channel. So the issue is solved with clean me. So sudden powering off after 30 minutes and board heating up. Okay, where's the file that he, or let's find the dump. And he asked me what I did, and I answered him, if I still remember. Okay, let's scroll. Yes. Okay, here's the file. This one. This is the file that I supplied him, and he used it, and it solves his problem. Try this one. I used a me region file extracted from official update to clean me the original dump. So what I have done now, I have a full idea of what I have done with this case, in which I am trying now to do this video to explain how I did it. So what we should do now is, first of all, to try to find his dump. So the dump, we have to scroll up to see the other posts so that we can find the dump. So here's the image, the out image, which solved the problem. Let's do this. Let's copy the message link, and in my desktop I'm going to create a text file in which I will simply write this. Let's say the clean me file so that we can find it easily. Let's paste the link here. Now let's search, let's find the dump. Okay, I have to scroll, and there, hello everybody, here it is. Yes, here, please check the image. Yes, here is his original dump. Let's download it. Let's put it on the desktop. Let's create a folder with his name, Sha. I don't know what it means. Anyway, let's download the file. So, what we are going to do now is that so let's repeat what we have said. The case here, or the issue here, is that the guy has a Dell board which has an issue which powers off after 30 minutes exactly, and the machine heats up. So he, after his diagnostics, he probably got to the conclusion that he needs to do clean me for his dump. What we then need now is to clean this dump. So to clean this dump, we either have to do it directly using the tools, the Intel Flash Image tool, or we can use the official Bios update file downloaded from Dell C ports. Okay, let's follow here. So here we the next step we have done is, okay, so okay, yes, I have asked him here, laptop board info missing again. Okay, why I have asked him that? Because he, okay, here he says anybody can look at this matter, this one. Okay, and in fact we need the information about the machine in case we need to download the official email, the official BIOS update file. Okay, let's see if there's any other. Okay, Okay, here is the image, the out image after cleaning me, which I did to the file. And here it says, okay, thanks, I'll try that tomorrow, but I have a doubt still. Normally, as you all teach me to clean my region of Bios dump, get the appropriate Intel system tool and repository file and do the rest, but this procedure I could not follow in the dump file which I posted above. The word I used on my region file extracted from official update. I didn't understand. Okay, so the file that we have used in this case was cleaned using my region extracted from official update, so which I explained there. From mod.exe update BIOS file of your Dell model I extracted the mir region and injected it in the dump, replacing the old me region. Then I did a clean me to the resulting file. But if the BIOS region of your dump is corrupted, you will need to repair it to anyway. Here's the official BIOS file which you can also try. Here it's the official room file extracted from .exe without any modification, but I think he tried. I don't know if he tried it or no. Let's see. Okay, here how to know BIOS region is corrupted. We should open comparison method as I answered there. Comparison method between the dump and the official BIOS image by using the UEFI tool. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It really takes time to scroll in this server, but anyway, I have to do it to see exactly what we have done and how, so that this video will be relevant for anyone watching it. Okay. Okay, still he didn't yet tried until now. Okay, let's. So here he said that the first file I tried, it worked. So the first file, it's when he says the first file, it should be this one, because this one is the second one. This one is the update, or the BIOS, is the room extracted from official BIOS update. downloaded from Dell supports. Okay, then this one worked for him, this one. Oh wait, I think we have copied its link. Let's see. Yes, identical. So till now we have all what we need to start our job. Okay, in fact I am going to redo everything from the beginning because I didn't have recorded that at that time, because it will take time, a lot of time. I have just done clean me, and I have just downloaded. So let's summarize what we are going to do in this video. First, we are going to download the official BIOS update file from Dell supports. Then we need to extract the ROM file from that official executable update using I think it's Dell N 5010, which means it will be on old structure file. So after extracting the ROM file from, we are going to extract, after downloading the official BIOS update from Dell supports, we are going to extract the ROM file from it using I think personally I have used the LBE, but as most of people don't have like those tools for extraction, in this video I'm going to use the command prompt. We can extract the ROM file from model executable BIOS update using command prompt same day. Then we are going to use the Intel Flash Image tool to extract the ME region from the official ROM file. We are going to use Intel Flash Image tool to extract the ME region from the official ROM file. Then we are going to use the Intel Flash Image tool to decompress the original dump to its main partitions. Why? Because we need to replace the dump ME region with the official one already or previously obtained using the CMD or any other tool if available. Then we do clean me to the file, to the resulting file. In fact, we are going to work on the original dump. The only thing which we have to do with the original dump is to replace its ME region with the official one, then do clean me. So let's see these things in practice. So, and we are going to download the Dell. Here it is. It's in the history. Yes, let's click on it. So it will be here. Let's open in another tab. Yes. So normally I don't remember which one I downloaded, but it will be this one. Normally it will be the first result in Google, so it will be this one. Let's download it. Let's put it in the same folder. Okay, now let's open the folder. So we have here, come back to our server. So here we have the .exe file. Let's rename it. We don't need this long name. Let's name it N 50 10. I still remember 10. Sorry. Yes. Here we have the dump. Okay. Let's rename it. Why not? Dump. Okay. Now we need to extract the room from this .exe file. If we right click with our mouse, we don't have the option of extracting with WinRAR, so it will be with a command prompt. Okay. Me, I have used probably I have used this tool LBE, but in this video we are going to use the CMD. Okay, let's run it as administrator. Accept. Here we have our window. So let's type cd space user profile. We are going to open to get in this folder. Let's just copy this, but we need to remove this as we already have the user profile. Okay, let's hit enter. Sorry. CD user profile desktop. Let's yes. Why? Okay, and now we are in this folder. Let's copy the name of the executable file with the Control C and paste here with the right click of our mouse and space slash write ROM file. Write ROM file. Enter. We got it. Here it is. We got our file. Let's delete this the other file which was generated here after extraction. Let's delete it. Okay, so here we have the room which has exactly the size, the same size as the dump. Let's go to the server. Here is, as I said, here the official Bios file which you can also try. Let's compare it with what we have extracted right now. So let's go to the folder. So let's do this. So here we have the one downloaded right now. Here, this one. Let's open it with the editor and let's open the ROM which we have, the .rom. Here the extension we can change it to .bin or we can leave it like this. It doesn't make any difference. In fact, it's the same thing. So let's just open it as it is and let's analyze to see if till now we are doing things correctly. Yes, so this file which I downloaded here is the same one I have downloaded that day when dealing with this case in Iris server. Yes, sir. Okay, till now things are good and clear, I hope. Okay, let's close the editor. So now, once we have downloaded the official Bios update file and we have extracted the ROM file from it, and now we are going to use the Intel Flash Image tool to extract the ME region from this official ROM, because we need to repair the dump. We don't want to use this one. Better to try repair the dump original if possible. Then if not, we can then opt for the official update extracted ROM. We may have some issues with the official one, but for all the machines, I don't think so. 90% of the cases it worked. So you may try directly this. In fact, this official one, I think it will work in this case. It will have worked if he tried it. Anyway, let's now extract the ME region from this one, the official ROM, or the official BIOS image extracted from the executable file. So you will need Flash Image tool. First of all, you will need to analyze this with the ME analyzer to see which Flash image Intel Flash Image tool to use. I am going to use LBE as it has all those tools integrated in it. So let's go to ME support tools. Let's open the file. Let's go to desktop. Let's go to our folder. We have to open what we said, that we need to extract the ME region from the official one. Why we have to use the Intel Flash Image tool? It's because that tool has the can or allow us to decompress the BIOS image to its main partitions. So we have opened our file. We are going to analyze it with ME analyzer, of course. So here, when we click on this analyze, it opens the ME analyzer. In fact, let's hit enter on our keyboard. So here we have the 6.1.10 tool, and we have here the SKU 1.5 megabytes. So it will be this one. Yes, and we are going to use the manual. We don't need to clean ME now. We are trying to decompress the official image, BIOS update image. So we are going to use the Intel ME system tool version 6.0. So here I have selected the manual method. If I double click here, the tool, let's go to our, so here, files, user, desktop, Pritsa, video, and telephone. You just ignore this message concerning untitled .xml can be ignored, or you reopen again the tool. So if we go to our folder now, let's put it here. So we have here these files are generated by the tool LBE. This one with this tool, this one is the folder generated by LBE tool. Here will be the output files, which if we do clean me to this file, but we are not interested in cleaning this file. We are just trying to extract the me region from it. So let's go here, let's open the dump. So as we cannot see it here, we just opt for all files here, and not the dump, the official ROM. This one was the one downloaded from the server, which is in fact the same thing, but let's do things as it should. So let's choose the one we have extracted with cmd. This one we can delete it. We just download it for comparison purpose, and they are identical, so we just need one. Let's keep the .rom one, and sorry, I'm going go back to our tool. So this one, let's open it. Okay, go back to the folder. As you can see here, we have another folder which is generated by the flash image tool. This one having the name of the ROM file. If we go to it, we have another folder inside of it, which contains the sub-partition of our file, and we need this me region. Let's copy it and put it here. We can rename it for the time being. We can rename it extracted from the official ROM. Okay, let's select this, let's cut it, and let's put it after the me region. That's it. Okay, so we have what we need. So let's select this, and delete. We don't need that anymore. We need this one. We have extracted. This one is this spare me is this one, which we have selected here, which is encrypted and integrated in this tool. And once we select it, we the tool, this LBE tool uploads a copy of it to the folder in which we are working. or in which the to the folder which contains the file on which we have opened with this tool. So that this file is a repository or a me region which can be used to clean that file which we have opened with this tool. Anyway, doing this manually, you just search for your me region to use, as we have done right now. We have extracted it from the official Bios update file, and we no longer need this one. Let's delete it too. Okay, now we are going to work on our dump, which we need to clean, and here we have the me region to use, this one. So let's go back to our tool. Here we open the dump, we analyze it with the analyzer. Let's close the first one and let's hit enter on this. So we have like the official one, I think. Yes, exactly the same. Yes, so go back to our tool. Here we select this one. Why I have to select this one here? If I don't select this one here, we don't need it in fact, but if I don't select it, I can't open this. If for example, let's open again the dump. Now it's not selected. If I came here and if I need now to open the image, the me system tool from this LBE, I can't. Even if I double click, now I am clicking on it, but it won't open. You are going to open it manually. You have to you have to have your tool in this folder and all the necessary things in this, like me analyzer, like this one. So me, I have to select it here and double click here so that I can open the tool. Once again, where I'm going to have this spare me here, which I can delete. Let's forget it because we have this one. We need this one. So the tool is opened. Let's open our dump with it. As before, let's opt for all files so that we can see the dump. Select it and open it. Yes, come back here. So we have the folder containing the partitions of the dump. If we open it, as same thing as the official, as we have done before with the official BIOS update image or file. So we need this one to we need to replace this region with this one, the official one. So to replace it, we have to rename it my region, the same name as there's a space, should contain a space, or otherwise it won't replace that one. So we drag it to the folder in which we have another folder which contains the partitions, as you can see here. So we drag this here and we replace the files. Yes, replace. So let's go back. Sorry, I have made a mistake. First of all, I have to configure the I have to create the configuration file which I'm going to use to clean me after replacing this one. Let's opt for Control Z if we can. Yes, do it again. So we don't have now the one which we this one is deleted. This one is no longer there, the official one. So we need simply to open again the dump file. Here we are asked if we have to save changes to untitled. We just hit no. Okay, here we have the main region of the dump again. It's not the one which we have copied before, because I have done Control Z with my keyboard to cancel that change or that replacement. So here we have the official one. If we open it with the editor and we open this one with the editor, they should be different. If we analyze them, they should be different. Yes, different. They are different, they are not identical. So we are now back again in the before replacing this one with this one, the official one, we first of all have to configure the configuration file which we are going to use with this dump. Okay, we go to main region, nothing suspicious, power package, features supported. We have Intel anti-theft technology permanently disabled. Here it's no, so we have to make it on yes. Manageable application, Intel anti-theft, Bios recovery timer disabled, false. Okay, remote configuration enabled, no. And that's it. So the only thing which is necessary with this file is this one. Let's save as, let's call it configuration. Yes, configuration, why not? Okay, here we have it, this one, configuration.xml. Now we can replace the main region with the official one. Let's copy this one, the official one. Let's go to here, let's paste it. Yes, let's replace. Okay, go back to here. In WinRide forum, they said to close this. In fact, you don't need to close it. Once you save your configuration file, you can keep it open. It's not a problem. to keep it open. So but we have to open again, to open the configuration file, not the dump. Now we are going to open this configuration file. Now if we build our image, it will be build. What does it mean, build the image? What does it mean? Simply these partitions which is decompressed, which are the subpartitions of the dump. Where is the dump? This one. These are the subpartitions of the dump. Now the tool will build again the image from these partitions, and we have replaced the meridian with the official one, and we have configured it in the flash image tool. We have the configuration which will be applied to this meridian. We have it in this file which we have opened right now. This file contains the configuration which will be applied to this meridian, which means it will be different from this one. To show you exactly what I mean, let's see, we still have it here. We still have the official one here. Let's rename it again so that we won't be confused. Extracted from official update Bios image. Yes, why not? Okay, let's keep it that way. So we have opened the configuration file, this one, with this tool. Now if we hit the build image, these partitions will be built again to become one file like our dump, with meridian, official meridian cleaned, which means the configuration done here will be applied. I hope it's clear. So let's build. It should be here. LBE cleared file. Here we got it. Okay. So now we have to compare this with this one, which our guy said it worked for him, which means that we have to download this one. Have we done that before? I don't think so. I don't remember that we have done that. No, we don't have done that. We will do it right now. Let's download it, put it into Steam, but here let's add from ORS Electronics Repair School server, Discord server, from, so out image from ORS. Now go to our folder, the moment of truth. Now this one is from the server, the one that our guy said it works for him, and this one here should be identical to this one, we have done it correctly. I hope it's the case, because I won't repeat things from the beginning. I am tired and I have to go home. Now it's, as you can see here, the time. So let's hope for the best. Should I open them? Should I compare them? What do you say? Okay, let's compare. Open this one, open this one, analyze. Oh, should I hit compare? Let's do. Oh yeah, I am saved. So I hope it's clear. This is what I have done, Mr. Riz Shah. You got your video finally. So tomorrow, or if you are awake right now, you will see the video. But still I have to show you what I said before about the main region, the official main region, and the one we have right now in this image, out image. What we are going to do now, we have to extract the main region from the file which we have generated right now, using the same, following the same way. Let's do it again with this one. So here we go to open the file. So don't be confused, this tool, in fact, it's like using your own tools. You just have to download this version, download the system tool version required for this operation, download the me analyzer, and you do things manually, because me right now I am doing things manually. It's just the tools are inside this one, and it opens them for me. So to be clear, so we say we are going to open the cleaned image. Let's choose again here, because if we don't choose, let's analyze first to see. Yes, so same thing as the official and as the dump, same thing. So you can see video many times. If you're confused, you just have to repeat the video so many times and concentrate on it, and why not take notes, pause the video, and pay attention to what I have done step by step, and I think you will understand things better, and you will learn how to do it again, simply and quickly. Let's open. Why I have to open now? Because I want to get the, so I already have the spare me. This is the image which we have to open. Why? To get its sub partitions. Simply, it's let's all files. This one open. Okay. Pay attention to here. Okay. And we got it. We got the folder. Here we have the decompression. So let's open this region now. Sorry. Let's close. Let's open this region, and let's open the one we have used to clean the dump. This one extracted from official. In fact, it's this one, but don't forget that we have configured it with the flash image tool, so they shouldn't be identical. They shouldn't be identical. I repeat again, I have said they shouldn't be identical. They are different. To see the big difference between them, we can open with another tool which makes things much better clear, or which makes the difference clear, visually clear, and we can have an idea about the differences between the two files. Let's close this, we don't need it anymore. Reduce this, close this, and let's open this with this. Okay, let's go back to our folder. So we have opened this. Now we should open this one, and let's go to search and go to first different. So you can see, let's do it again. Search, go to first different, and let's scroll down. You see, there are differences between the two files. And we haven't done a lot of configuration on the file. We just have set the anti-theft to yes, because it was configured as no, permanently disabled. It should be permanently disabled. So again, let's scroll to see the differences. That's enough. Let's close. 17G2, I have done something. Maybe I hit the key on my keyboard. Anyway, let's, whenever you are asked like this message, you just hit no, and you are safe. No changes will be applied to the files. I hope it's clear, and see you in the next video. The next video will be about another case which I'd like to do a video about it. It's about it's this case. I forgot to tell you Bios is working. So this case needs a video, in fact, because I have done something interesting about this one too. So there will be a video about it. I hope it will be soon. As you can see, guys, so I am before and in this video I'd like to point something. As you have seen in this video, when scrolling in the server, it takes me a lot of time to find the files. For example, when I was searching for the the dump, or when I was searching for the model of the laptop. This is why rules are very important in this server. Rules are very important. Don't think that don't think that admins makes it hard for you. No, in the opposite, it makes things clear and easy to follow. For example, this case for example, here I have to ask, sorry Mr. Richa, but I have to point to that. I still remember I asked you here about, yes, okay, when you asked, it was when you said where, sorry to keep you for another extra 2 or 3 minutes, but I have to point to this idea so that members of ORS watching this video may understand the importance of the rules in the server. Okay, the easiest way is to do like this. It's somewhere here. Anybody can, yes, it's here. So here the guy is trying to remind us about his case, as he feels to be ignored. And I replayed laptop board info missing again. This is my answer. Laptop board info is missing again. Why? Because yes, he gives the link, but this link, why the info, the infos about the laptop is are very important. If someone is wishing to help in this case, he has to do it quickly. We have to help him and give him the necessary informations. For example, if now I have to help him starting from this post, what shall I do? I shall click on this link to go to here. When I came here, I have the original dump, yes, but nothing about the machine, nothing. Yes, I have the dump, but I may need the official file, BIOS, the official BIOS update file for this case. So if it was here, I wouldn't ask that question, and I will do it quickly, and the guy will get the answer quickly. So here he replied, I don't remember the board number, and this is the dump. Okay, anyway, this was helpful. If I have time, I may do a search here. I have to search for this file in which post it was originally posted, and I will get all the information. But what if I don't have time to do that? I will just ignore this case. So when posting informations, you really help yourself. You're not just helping the staff or the members that helping you, but in fact you help yourself, and you may get answers quickly. So please, rules, they are very important. And this photo is really explicit. Think about it anytime you're posting on issue. Okay, I hope it's clear, and sorry for any mistake in spelling words. Sorry for not being always helpful in the areas, especially in the other channels like laptops and Ask About Basics and the other channels, but I really lack time. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. As you can see here, the time, it's late here and I have to rest. Bye bye everybody. See you tomorrow in the server.